واغفر لنا ذنبنا يا واسع الكرم إلهي أنت تعلم كيف حالي واغفر لنا ذنبنا يا واسع الكرم محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين.
A learning route is basically a tool to learn through a journey. So it's a journey in which the different stakeholders or local actors involved in one practice related to rural development share their knowledge with a group of participants that are called the ruteros in order for them to get a grasp on different lessons and innovations that have a scaling up potential and that can also be applied in their home institutions, countries or communities in order to improve some of the aspects of their actions.
This learning route is indeed a concrete example of jointly initiative between FAO and IFAD with the very efficient support of Procasur. The most important aspect of this learning route is in its title itself, Gender and Rural Microfinance. It is not only rural microfinance technically, but it has also a social aspect, empowering women.
Someone explained it as a rural mobile university. But a learning route basically refers to a situation where you have a group of people who are seeking knowledge.
Hosted by 4 main case studies. The idea is that we're going to see some of the services, products and new approaches that they have developed to mainstream gender in their services.
The knowledge has been trickling in from the north coming to the south. It has been observed that even in the south, there is knowledge which can be taken up to the north or anywhere.
She says that the husband got another woman and he just woke up one afternoon, like you see it's sunny, and told her to leave her home, to leave the home with her kids and go and find somewhere else she could live.
The example of Finca, which we saw in Chiwaga, the good practice that I see here is the ability of microfinance to be able to empower a single mother who has been able to accumulate assets and also learn financial literacy, also learn how to save, how to manage her savings. And she has been able to build a home with support from funds from Finca as well as support from funds from friends. Other interesting cases that we've been able to see along the way is the case in Bokonzo, which is in the mountains in Kasese, where we've been able to see a group of illiterate women who have been able to express themselves in the form of drawing diagrams and showing you their vision, what they want to achieve in the next 5 years.
My friend, her name is Teddy. Her symbol is avocado. She likes it because it is her source of income. She plants avocados.
We have 102 volunteer trainers whom they have managed to train 2,717 community members who have achieved the methodology.
I'm a teacher by profession. I'm just about 3 years old in the organization. In our area, there are so many things that really were not happening. The decision-making of women organizations, formal education for girl children.
Most of the community members were illiterate. And even you would find that they wouldn't say, they wouldn't write, they wouldn't be able to count even the money that they would get when they go to market. These people had to develop their own symbols to present money, to present visions, to present anything that they like. This is my vision. I hope that in 2011, my house will be shining like this one. There will be power. I will be having my children with nursing. I will be having animals, bananas, then coffee, and also water tank. And where am I today is that I'm here with this house, with the coffee, with the business, with goats, with hens, with the banana plantation, and then with my business of coffee. Then I'm here also with my children.
Look at the camera.
The learning route methodology is excellent in many ways. I think the biggest advantage is that we are learning. It offers an opportunity to learn from the real practitioners.
What we've also seen is that women lack a lot of experience in leadership positions. So although there's a big participation of women in the groups that we visited, like 60, 70 or 80%, still they often are not taking place in the board of directors as chairpersons or secretaries or accountants. And that is also a lack of experience, and if they never get that experience, they can never advance towards those roles.
In terms of access to microfinance services, in the individual system, someone was to offer some kind of collateral, maybe a piece of land, maybe some tangible asset. But when it comes to the group lending system, which most of the microfinance institutions have adopted, you have a group of people normally who are homogeneous, who live in the same community, know each other, and they decide amongst themselves who should form the group. That is, there's self-selection among the groups. When they come to form this group, they scrutinize each other in terms of the kind of business that they're doing, and they are able to lend to each other with the concept of trust. The most important thing is the social capital, where people are able to bond with each other and also they are able to network with each other.
Everything you have to watch, it is dramatized.
And I'm finished. And I was showing the woman or the wife where the money is, and also the woman tried to explain where she keeps the money.
Muno, walikuwa na ensaka eno? Kutamu sente daife? Yamalwa. Twalere.
These clusters have been in Success Microfinance for a period of 8 years. It has seen some women grow and progress from small scale to big scale. Today we are going to be visiting women who are making wine. We shall have the capacity of visiting women who have poultry farms, who have agricultural farms, all of which they have generated the money from Success.
Before success came, some of us, we didn't have houses, but now we have our own houses. We didn't have businesses, but now we're having businesses. Our children maybe, they would be there in the village or stealing or being street kids, but now you can have some money and pay the school fees.
Let's get over here. Let's get over here.
It is important to realize that microfinance started with a mission of social objective, and its aim was to help marginalized people. So I believe that yes, it is important that microfinance institutions take up some sense of corporate social responsibility.
En esta visita nos han dado la oportunidad de plantear un plan de innovación para mí y para lo que espera mi institución de esta ruta. Me parece fabuloso. ¿Por qué? Porque hemos podido recoger algunos insumos, herramientas, experiencias y también un sentimiento colectivo de que hay que innovar.
In Guatemala, there we have to develop a strategy for the 20 organizations of coffee producers that are certified by Fair Trade Labeling Organization, and there I would really like to use this tool of the vision of their future.
The importance of these cases that we are visiting is actually that they have come up with this definition of gender where it's not about women or men only. It's about an equality between the sexes and between the genders that actually enables them to establish a more equilibrated relationship.
Esa es la verdadera política pública que pueda hablar de género e inclusión. No solo es de poner a la mujer adelante o si está más atrás, empujarla por adelante. Creo que hay que fortalecer un liderazgo genuino, un liderazgo que comparte, que acompaña, que enseña y que a la vez puede delegar cosas. Y ese liderazgo tiene que ver siempre con conversar con el otro, ¿no? El socio, el ahorrista o el que saca el crédito, sentarse y conversar con el otro. Entonces, ese diálogo no hemos sentido que haya habido en la ruta, ¿no? Entre los casos que hemos visitado.
Whoever has a challenge as a woman should not lose hope, should always know that change will come, but struggle for sensitization and attending seminars, then change will come.
Mi nombre es María Cristina Gutiérrez, soy de Perú, estoy participando en la ruta de aprendizaje de género y microfinanzas en Uganda.
Hola, soy René Fausto, soy de México, estoy participando en la ruta de aprendizaje en Uganda.
Dzina langa ndine Lilian Moyo, ndipo ndabwera kuno ku Uganda kudzapanga nawo kosi imene amaitcha kuti learning route.
Jina langu naitwa Anthony Mayodi, kutoka Kenya.
Bampita Nagai Jacqueline Mukisa, nange netabye mu musomo guno.
Je m'appelle Hamadou Alioum. Yo vivo en Camerún.
Mi nombre es Laura Fuentes y estoy participando en la ruta.
Magacayga waxaa la yiraahdaa Ahmed Yasin Mohamed Hassan.
Mi nombre es Nieves Condori Hilario. Vengo de Perú.
Magacayga waxaa la yiraahdaa Mohamed Jansen. Waxaan ka imi.
Mi nombre es Mariliana, vengo de Perú, vengo participando en esta ruta de aprendizaje acá en Uganda.
Manyagange Bampita Grace Bantebya Chomuhendo. Ndiwe Makerere Uganda.
Ciao, sono Nicolò, italiano, e anch'io partecipo alla Learning Route Gender and Rural Microfinance in Uganda.
Mijn naam is Marije van Littieuden. Ik ben Nederlandse en woon in Costa Rica.
Magacayga waxaa la yiraahdaa Faisal Ibrahim Mohamed en waxaan ka socdaa program Somaliland ka socda oo ifad fund gareyso waxaan ka soo qayb galay Learning Route-ka Uganda ka socda